had the loss to Keith Thurman. You spent a year off. Why?
First of all, I want to thank God for bringing me here on a safe flight from Philadelphia. I want to thank Showtime, for picking up this fight. I want to thank Al Heyman. I want to thank Team Garcia back at home. Like I said before, I feel great. I needed the time off. Spent a great time off. Spending time with my daughter, watching my daughter grow up, being a father, being a regular person. Being on top of the sport for 5-6 years is a lot of pressure. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of dedication. And I feel like I need a little time off just to get rejuvenated, let my mind rest and my body rest. And I feel good. 2018 didn't bother me. I lost sleep. I woke up some days like, damn, I got an L on my damn record. And just knowing that I know I'm the better fighter. I know I'm the better fighter, but it's in the past now. That's in the past. It's a new chapter of Danny Garcia's career, and it starts 2018.
And that new chapter begins with Brandon Rios, a guy who always comes forward. What about his style do you feel you'll have to be concerned with?
It's a classic fight. Boxer puncher versus brawler. Unless you try to box when I keep Thurman. But you never know, shit. He might put on his shoes on that day, so I gotta come prepared for whatever. It is what it is. I gotta go in there in 2018. I'm mentally focused. I feel good. I feel strong. I just gotta go in there and beat Danny Garcia, the fighter I've always been.
Brandon, you just teed up that question. You're gonna come like Keith Thurman did, or are you gonna come like Bam Bam Rios?
Everybody knows my style. Everybody knows that I don't come to box and dance and shit like that. I'll come to fight. That's what I'm coming to do. I'm not a Keith Thurman. I'm not a dancer or whatever that he thought he could win that fight that day. I'm gonna go in there with balls and hard out and show the world that I'm still a top contender. It's just I have bad falls. It's because of my fault. That's what it is.
You've had an 18-month layoff. Where have you been and why have you not fought?
Well, I fought not that long ago. It was in Lancaster. It was a little show. I got the win, but
You get what?
I got the win.
Yes.
I stopped the guy what I'm supposed to be doing with a guy like that type of record. But it is what it is. Now I feel good. I feel rejuvenated, and like Danny said, my body needed that rest. It needed that rest because I've been in wars. All my fights have been wars. The 3 Alvarado fights was wars, and it took a toll on my body. So my body needed that little rest, and that's what I got. And I feel good. I feel rejuvenated, and I'm ready for 2018 to come back and give the fans and the world a different Bam Bam Rios.
And it's a difficult test to fight against Danny. Why specifically did you want to take this fight?
You gotta fight the best to try to be the best, and why not Danny Garcia? He's been up there for so long. He has done great in the boxing sport, and he's a champion of many in 2-weight division, and he became title holders and many title holders. So why not? I'm always ready for the test. I'll fight anybody. I'll fight King Kong itself. I don't care. I just fight anybody. And why? I already did a tuna fight, so why I gotta go back and get another tuna fight? You know what I mean? So I'm not getting younger. I'm getting older. So why not, Danny?
Danny, you guys like each other?
I don't know him personally, so personally I have nothing against him.
Exactly. I don't know this guy either until today.
But we fighting now, so I don't like him.
Oh, fuck it.
It's a fight now. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That's the first time you met?
First time I met this guy, first time I seen this guy, so like he said, we're fighting, so fuck him and fuck me.
It popping.
It is what it is. That's what it comes out to be. So first a fight works.
A hug and club after the fight.
After the fight, after a nice little war, then we'll be like, fucking, let's go drink a beer or something.
Danny, you fought against Roberto Guerrero, who has a similar type of style, and he gave you a little bit of trouble even though you won the fight. Is that the type of fight you would anticipate here against Bam Bam?
It's a different, they both come forward, but I still say it's a kind of a different style. Guerrero's a southpaw. crafty veteran. I think it was like my second fight at 147. It was a good fight. I thought I won easy, but it is what it is.
All right, let's bring in Robert Garcia, the great trainer. Robert, you're co-training here with Bam Bam. How do you see this fight, and how would you assess where Bam Bam is right now?
Look, it's a hell of a fight. You know, Danny Garcia, we've known. I go back with Danny since the amateurs. You know, with Mikey, my brother Mikey, and everything. So, you know, we've seen most of his career, and we've seen the success that he's had, and he's very good at what he does. But Brandon, you know, he doesn't want to come back with tune-up fights one after the other. He wants to fight the best, and this opportunity came, and you know, that's why we're here. You know, Brandon didn't even hesitate to take this fight. He's training really hard. You know, Donald Leary right here next to me is doing a great job with him in Oxnard, and when they come to my gym in Riverside, he's getting the best sparring that he could get. You know, that's one thing that's very important, and he's doing it. He's doing everything he has to do. He's, as you guys can see, I'm pretty sure you guys remember Brandon 6 weeks before his fights, he tried to beat weighing 180, and right now he's very, very close to fight weight. So that's one thing that's going to make a big difference too.
No one can speak for Angel, but since your father's not here, a rebuttal to that.
You really want me to tell you what he said?
Nah, I don't want to. Go ahead.
I got a text, so.
I'm sure you did. Is this for general audiences or is this X-rated?
This is PG.
Okay.
He said, "Sorry, I'm not there with you. Sorry, I'm not there with you. Spiritually, God bless you, love you. I will be there for the fight night. Tell the media to suck my dick."
Tell him we just can't wait for him to be there with you on fight night. Keeps it classy as always. With that, not that that's any way to introduce the media. We will now open it up for the media. Let's give a shout out to the great Sam Watson, who is here in the building. We all love and appreciate Sam and all he does for all the fighters, for the game of boxing, and his two sons, Marcus and Brandon. We have a microphone out here.
Any questions?
Raise your hand. And
any questions for
fire
fighters?
away.
Questions?
Also be one-on-one opportunities with these guys when we finish up here.
For Danny, this has been the longest layoff of your career. How do you feel, and what have you learned in this time off?
And who are you? And where are you from?
Albert Perez from Hoy Deportes.
I feel good. I feel good. Like I said before, I took the time off. Used to be a regular person, spend time with my daughter. I feel good. My body feels rested mentally, physically, and I'm ready to kick off 2018.
Danny Muhammad Mubarak with EURweb.com. What is the most that you gained from the last fight? What could you tell us? What was it that you thought you could have done most?
I thought I fought a pretty good fight. I don't think it was the best Danny Garcia, but like I said before, I fought a good fight. I thought I did enough to win. Like I said before, it gave me a feeling that I hadn't felt in a long time. Coming up in the ranks as a prospect, from being an underdog my whole career, it gave me a feeling like I had a chip on my shoulder again, like I had something to prove again. And that type of Danny Garcia is always a dangerous Danny Garcia. I feel like a young prospect again who's hungry to win a world title. And that's the chip I have on my shoulder right now. I have that weight on my back that I have to get rid of.
Brandon Albert with Instant Boxing. We've seen you before in between fights balloon up. However, since your last fight, we've seen you at multiple media events and you've been looking slim, you've been looking more fit and in shape. What have you been doing in the in-between time that's different from in the past?
Training, and just keep training, doing it right this time. Not blown up like I was before. Nah, just going out and eating everything. So you know what I mean? I've been training. That's all. Between 5 events I've been going to, I've been training and just keeping up in shape. That's all.
Danny, for you, why was Brandon considered the ideal opponent in this spot and not Sean Porter?
That's Lance Pugmire of the LA Times.
How you doing? That's good.
My whole
Big
career,
time.
I picked none of my opponents. From Amir Khan to Lucas Matisse to Keith Thurman to Lamont Peterson, the list goes on. I never picked none of my opponents. My job is to fight and put whoever they put in front of me. His name came up, I said where and when. And that's how my whole career has been. I never ducked no one, never turned no one down. If Sean Porter's name would have came up in the conversation, then it would have been Sean Porter, but it wasn't. It was Brandon Rios, and that's why I'm here today.
And is it, ultimately, should you be successful, and we don't want to get ahead of this, but would you like to fight Thurman again, or Errol Spence, or what would you
I
like
would
to
love
do,
to.
should you be successful?
I would love to. I would love to have the rematch, but if not, I'll fight the Spence fight.
Tim, you're gonna bring Tim Smith, the great Tim Smith, are you gonna bring that message back to, Mr. Haney?
I don't make fights.
And for Brandon, I mean, obviously, previously you walked away from the sport, so now every fight that you take on from that point, does that help you? I mean, could this be your last fight if you lose? And knowing that, does that help, motivate you through the training camp and sharpen your focus for an opponent like Danny Garcia?
I am, you know what, I'm not really thinking about those type of things right now. All I'm thinking about is training and being well prepared and well in shape. And for Danny Garcia, that's all I'm training for. And I'm not thinking about what could happen after or what could happen before or anything like that. I'm just focused on training and being in good shape, that's all.
Aaron Cantu with the Boxing Voice. This is for Coach Robert. Coach, how do you analyze Danny Garcia as a fighter, and what are some of the bigger challenges he presents to Brandon in the ring?
It's the whole boxing world has seen Danny Garcia throughout his career. Like I said, I'm one of them. I've always been a fan of his fights. He always brings out great fights, and he has a tremendous left hook. Great power. He could box. He could punch. So it's a challenge for the team to prepare Brandon, and it's a challenge for Brandon to listen and do what he needs to do to be able to pull this out. But the whole training camp, the whole team, we all feel very positive that we're gonna go out and pull it out.
Mike Cobbin, Journey Magazine. Question for Brandon. You said earlier that you kind of thought that some of your losses were due to your own actions rather than someone else. What are you referring to in particular? That you're doing better now?
Because the way I took training, the way I would come in and weight, I would lose the last fucking 15, 20 pounds week of the fight. So it was my fault, you know what I mean? I was young and dumb, that's all I could say. And that's why everything I do, I would blame it on myself. I never took the blame on nobody else. You know what I mean? It's my fault.
What do you weigh now?
Huh? 195.
How about with your clothes off?
Huh? With my clothes off?
What do you weigh?
With my clothes off? You want to take out my clothes?
What do you weigh is the question.
No, when I feel good now. I weigh 157, so I'm good. Okay. I knew you was a dirty animal.
I figured you had probably 50 pounds.
I knew you was a dirty animal.
Just exactly what I want to see.
This question is for both Danny Garcia and Brandon Rios. Miguel Maravilla, by the way, with FightNews.com, Southern California Boxing. This is the first time you guys meet each other, right? Have you seen each other as far as fight? What do you think of each other's style, and in terms of in the ring?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a fight. You gotta prepare yourself for whatever happens. And like I said before, I've seen him fight before. He's seen me fight before. So he thinks he can do something to me. I think I can do something to him. But at the end of the day, it's who shows up that night. And I'm training hard. I'm training like it's a world title fight. I don't know how to not train hard. Sometimes I push myself too hard the last week of the fight, and I gotta I gotta slow down, possibly like slow down. It's the week of the fight, so like at the end of the day, it's a fight. You could say he fights a certain way, I fight a certain way, but it just comes down to who shows up fight night, and I always show up.
I agree too, and I think what makes this an exciting fight is that Danny's not known as a run around fighter. Danny's, yes, he does have boxing skills. He does have great counter puncher. He's a great counter puncher and everything, but he's not known as moving around as much as Keith Thurman did in his last fight with him. But what also makes this an exciting fight, it's Puerto Rican versus Mexico, and they always give exciting war fights. You know, he's a Mexican Puerto Rican, I'm a Mexican American, and those gives great fights. So it's gonna be an awesome fight.
All right. David Ronald and Danny Bam Bam. Robert?
I mean,
We call it Mexican Puerto Rican. I love Mexico. We all Latinos, and then we gotta stick together anyway.
well, you know what I meant though. I fucked up on that one. I mean, nobody caught it but this guy. Hey, Claire's fucked up.
You done?
No.
Keep going. All right. We look forward to the fight. We thank you all for being here. It's going to be a great fight on Showtime. Hope you all will tune in on Saturday, February 17th. We look forward to seeing you in Las Vegas. And we thank Mayweather Promotions. Have a good afternoon.
You can push back a little if you can. All right, guys. Right here on this. You guys can face off first, please. Face off. Right here in the back. Just go in the back. Hold that. All right, guys. Face the camera. Right here. Back, please. Back, please. Right here. Back, guys. Back row. Screen in the middle. TVs. Got it? All right. You guys hold tight. We'll have a picture with you and filming. You guys can step up to the side. Right here. You guys can face off. Hold that. Alright guys, space the crowd. Go right here. Maybe on the back. Alright guys. Just lean around. Right here. Back. TVs as well, guys. Alright guys, let's bring in Danny and Brandon again. Brandon, come on the inside, please.
What's up? How you feeling? You're welcome.
Nice and tight, guys.
Don't mention it.
Thank you. Back to you guys. Right in the center. Back center. Right here, guys. Right here. Ready? 1, 2, 3.